All right, I want to give you guys a review of perhaps the best place I have ever stayed at, the most affordable, cleanest, best hostel hotel, capsule hotel that I have ever stayed at here. It's called Bobo Pod, which is only in Indonesia, and they have branches of Bobo Pod all over the city in Jakarta and also neighboring cities as well. There may be a few in East Java and Sumatra and other cities in the country. So I'll show you guys the one I'm staying at right now in Tanah Abang, which is really nice. And yeah, like I said, this is probably the best place I've stayed at here in Southeast Asia. I've been traveling for 6 months, probably stayed at a few dozen hotels and hostels throughout my travels, and this is definitely the best one and probably hits all the metrics that I'm looking for a good place to sleep. This one in particular, there is 2 floors. So you have to go up to the elevator, and the reception is on the 3rd floor. So you go in on the 3rd floor, you can check in and get your key, and they'll set you up with your Bobo Pod. But we're gonna go to floor 5 because that's where I am staying, on floor 5. Floor 3 is just a reception, and there's also pods there as well, but we're gonna go to floor 5 and I'll show you guys what it's like. All right, so we're on floor 5. The cool thing about Capsule Hotel is that they set you up with an app, like a Bobo Box app, and to get in the door, instead of using a key, you just have a QR code, and you scan a QR code, and then the door opens, and then now you're in. So it's really good, really nice and easy. You don't need to really talk to anybody to get in. No awkward conversations with the reception. You can just walk in. There's nobody there. And now here is the workstation. I think all of the Bobo boxes have workstations where you can work, and they have really good Wi-Fi. Probably the best Wi-Fi I've found in Jakarta. I've stayed in probably about a dozen places so far here in Indonesia, and this is definitely the one with the best internet, about 100 megabits per second upload and download. So really good. They got massage chairs here, and a microwave and some light kitchen equipment. You got your water refiller, which is always nice, so you don't have to keep buying water every day. And then you have, this is the Mashola, so for the Muslims watching, they have a prayer room. And surprisingly, they have prayer rooms like everywhere. I found them even in places like Domino's, KFC, McDonald's, they'll have a Mashola. So the people here really take their faith seriously, and I definitely respect that. But yeah, people are in here all day long doing their prayers. So if you're a Muslim, they have the Mashola for you. So let's go in here to the pods. All right, so I'm going to be quiet because our people might be sleeping. But we're going to go over towards the pods that I'm staying at. So yeah, it's really clean in here. It's really quiet. It's really a good place for just kind of, getting some good quality sleep. Really quiet place. There's nothing really noisy in the middle of the night. People partying, people drinking. It's not really like that. It's more like a low key, just, you're here to sleep, get some good quality sleep, real clean, and no nonsense. So here's the pods. So they're kind of stacked. I am in the upper one, and there's another one on the bottom. But yeah, here it is. It seems very simple. And again, to get in your room, in your pod, in your capsule hotel, you use your QR code on the app, and you scan. It makes a little noise, and then you're in the pod. One thing I forgot is they give you slippers. You're supposed to be wearing slippers instead of shoes, but I forgot to put on my slippers. But yeah, here's the pod. It's quite roomy in here. It's nice. So you kind of do get a little privacy, which is really good. I really like that about this place. If you're staying at other cheap places like hostels and stuff, you won't really get this level of privacy. Even in other capsule hotels like The capsules are really small, so you can't really get that privacy, and it's not as noise. It doesn't reduce the noise as much. So like even when you're in a capsule, you can hear people talking outside. Here it's pretty good with noise. The wall does kind of like the capsule does block out a lot of the noise. But yeah, as you can see, it's very roomy in here. There's a nice king bed. Nice, awesome king bed. The mattress is good. You get a nice comforter. You got like a little window here if you want to peek out and see what's going on out here. But usually nothing's going on. I like to keep this curtain down so it's nice and dark in here. I like to sleep in like pitch darkness. But yeah, check this out. This is like a nice little kind of touch screen here, and you guys are gonna like this. So here's the light switch, so you can turn it off and on, and then you can unlock your door or lock your door. Here's volume, and the volume is for like a sleep meditation. So this is the river one, which I don't really use this. It kind of just doesn't really relax me. It kind of just keeps me awake. I like complete silence and pitch black darkness. But yeah, you can crank that baby all the way up on the river. You also have the forest. Somehow this is supposed to be a forest, but I think that's just like an intro music, which is kind of weird. And then check this out. You guys will like this. There's a mood lamp, so you can change the color of the lights. They're really cool. So there's blue. You can do orange. You can do, what is this, purple, green, purple again, light orange. You can just do white. And then you have a rainbow color. So you have a rainbow color, which kind of just changes colors. This is really cool. And then if you hit it again, I think, yeah, so you got a rainbow, which is cool. Okay, this forest is getting way too loud here. Alright, we're going to turn that off. And then when you're ready to go to bed, you can just hit B-pad screen. And look, they even have your name on there. Good morning, good afternoon, Tom. Which is really cool. I really like this. And you got two plugs, which have the multi-plug, so you can use, I think you can use every type of plug in this. So European plugs, these types of plugs, I guess what do you call them, American plugs or something? I don't know. European plugs and Asian plugs, or I don't know, Japanese plugs, whatever they use. All the plugs I think can use this, so that's good. And like I said, the mattress is good, pillow's good, nice and comfortable. If you want to control temperature, there's this vent, and there's like cold air coming out of this. So if you want it colder, you want to open this more, and if you want it hotter, you want to tighten it up a little bit. So that's good for like getting adjusting the temperature a bit. There's no like, you can't really adjust it manually. You just gotta use this thing, or like with the computer, you just gotta use that thing. And then I guess this is, I don't know, some sort of circulation vent. But yeah, I really like it. Here is a good place. You can hook up to your Wi-Fi here, and sometimes I just sit here and work. I get some editing done and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a really good quality place. You guys are probably asking how much this is, and during the week it's I think $8 or $9 US, and then during the weekends it goes up to $10, like $10 to $11 a night. So it's not too bad. It's a really good deal. You definitely want to pay a little extra for good sleep. Sleep is so important. I didn't realize how much sleep was important until I started traveling. Because if you're going a couple days with really bad sleep, you can get, man, it can really mess you up. You can get sick real easily. You just don't have any energy. So getting good quality sleep is a really good, important thing when it comes to traveling. And definitely spend a little extra money to get a nice, clean place. I mean, I was staying at a hotel or hostels for like $4 or $3 a night. And it was just so dirty that I really couldn't sleep. And there was a lot of noise. a lot of noise going on in the middle of the night. So spending an extra few dollars for a good night's sleep is definitely worth it. And I definitely recommend this place if you're going to Indonesia. I stayed at this one. I like orange. Yeah, I stayed at Bubble Pod there's one in South Jakarta by Block M. I stayed in that one. That one was also really good. And this one as well. They're both pretty much the same. So I think you're just gonna get the same quality wherever you go, which is good. So you kind of know what to expect, which is good. Sometimes with hostels or hotels, you don't really know what you're gonna get into until it's too late and you're already booked in, and now you regret it, and you kind of just have to suffer throughout the night because you already paid for it. That happens too often. But here, yeah, it's really good quality, and I think every one of these boba pods around the country are going to be the same quality, so that's good. But let's go out and we can check out the bathroom. And by the way, if you want to make sure your door is locked, let's say you forgot to lock your door, you think, pull up the app. You pull up the app, type in, like, click on my pod, make sure my door is locked. I can unlock it, or I think I can lock it here. It's taking a second. And you can also change, yeah, there we go. You can lock it again. And then you can also change the mood lamp from your app as well, so which is cool. And you can also talk to the host here, call the host for emergency, chat the host. And then when you're ready to check out, you can check out through the app as well, which is cool. And so, yeah, like I said, they keep it really clean here. Every day they're like mopping through this hallway, which is good. And the bathroom is so important when it comes to staying at a place. Like how you know a place is really good is just look at the bathroom. And you know, this place is really clean. They're always coming through here, wiping it every like hour or so, which is good. Here's the showers. And the showers are in good condition. You have enough room to actually move around in here, which is good. You have a lot of space. A lot of the times, like the crappy places, they just don't have any room in the showers, and there's no hot water. But here there is hot water, which is good, which is important. And then here, see how like they keep it so clean. They're in here like every hour cleaning it. It is completely spotless. You have toilet seat cleaner, you have your bidet, you have this lever here as well. I just figured out what this was when I pulled it. I was like, what's this lever here? And I pulled this lever, and then I just started getting blasted from the behind. And yeah, I was really surprised. It kind of like jumped me out of my seat. But yeah, look at this. They even come in every hour and they fold the toilet paper. And that's how you know it was recently cleaned. They wipe everything down, they fold the toilet paper, which is really cool. I like I love the attention to details. That's really important. I think that's a good quality to have if you know that you're in a right clean hostel or hotel. You got urinals as well, which is always convenient, you know. Don't need people peeing on the seat. You got your your hand blaster. You got soap. And so yeah, really good bathroom. I've definitely seen a lot worse in my time of traveling in crappy hotels and hostels. But yeah, this is a really good one. I like this Bobo Pod. So if you're going to Indonesia, check this one out.